Welcome to a broadcast of the recent Lorain County Commissioners' General Meeting. Unless otherwise announced, meetings are held Wednesday morning at the Administration Building, 226 Middle Avenue, 4th floor, downtown Elyria. These are public meetings and you are invited to attend. Agendas are posted prior to the meeting at www.loraincounty.us. Click on Departments to see the Commissioners page, then click on View Agenda.
Good morning. Can we stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning. Welcome to the Wednesday, April 3rd, 2013 Lorain County Board of Commissioners meeting. Commissioner Williams will have the dog today.
We got a great dog here. She's about a year old, found on Bon Air in Elyria. Going to be available for adoption tomorrow. It's a husky, very friendly, energetic. Come out, take a look at this dog here. This is not the type of dog for you. We have about 23 of them, and like I said, this one's ready to go. I think it's getting ready to go over and talk to Mr. Brad Dickin of the Chronicle. So. Again, 23 dogs available. This dog's available tomorrow. Thank you.
Madam Clerk.
Under Resolutions, number 1, Job and Family Services Bills.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Mr. Kalo.
Aye.
Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Williams.
Aye.
Investments.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Mr. Kalo.
Aye.
Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Williams.
Aye.
Appropriations.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Mr. Kalo.
Aye.
Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Williams.
Aye.
Transfers.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Mr. Kalo.
Aye.
Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Williams.
Aye.
Advances, repayments.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Mr. Kalo.
Aye.
Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Williams.
Aye.
Requisitions.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Mr. Kalo.
Aye.
Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Williams.
Aye.
Travel.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Mr. Kalo.
Aye.
Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Williams.
Aye.
Bills.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Mr. Kalo.
Aye.
Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Williams.
Aye.
Under the Commissioners, authorize various personnel actions as indicated on the summary sheet for employees within jurisdiction of Lorain County Commissioners.
Mr. Cordez.
Thank you, Commissioner. I do wish to have an executive session with the board at the conclusion of a regular board meeting today to discuss ongoing labor contractual negotiations, specifically at Golden Acres, but also get you to look over a contract that we completed at the Record Center. I have a couple potential hires and issues at the collection center and Job and Family Services. Those discussions are allowable under the Sunshine Act for executive session talk, so I'd ask that we go into that executive session and discuss those issues. Thank you.
Would be able to add one item on there. Heard about possible litigation with Children's Services to get an update on that.
Counsel?
Yeah, if we want to talk about litigation issues in exec session, we can.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. Do you have an update for him? Who would have that update? I don't.
There was an email going around about potential litigation.
I guess I'm just not sure. Well, if it's litigation, we can talk about it.
Okay.
I will have to find out who can update you on it because I can't.
All right.
Approve and waive the reading.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Jerry knows.
Approve and waive the reading of the same in the County Commissioners meeting minutes of February 19th and March 27th.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Mr. Kayla.
Aye.
Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Williams.
Aye.
Approve and enter an amendment of a lease agreement with Norfolk Southern Railway Company Said lease was entered into on March 5, 2009 for milepost CD 206.93 Elyria. They have agreed to decrease the leased area from 4,200 square feet to 2,100 square feet.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Looks like Karen Davis was working on this for quite a while. This is for the tunnels?
She has been, and it's kind of frustrating. It is for the tunnels, the infamous tunnels, as you say. It took us 2 years to get a lease on because they were supposed to be blocked up and backfilled in 1940 whatever, and they weren't. And then, of course, when we purchased the train station, those tunnels were supposed to be available to us as part of the purchase. They were shown on some of the documents, but there wasn't enough due diligence done by the purchasers at the time, only to find out several years later we didn't have the tunnels. And so it made it kind of challenging, and working with the railroad is always very challenging. You've heard that from multiple parties in here before. And this is probably the best we're going to do on the lease. Quite frankly, I think they should be giving it to us at no cost. They didn't inspect those tunnels for 40 years because they thought they were backfilled in and closed up, and of course they have infrastructure riding all across those. I would have thought somewhere along the line somebody would want to know what their heavy freight was passing over. But this is the best we can do with their bureaucracy.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Kayla?
Aye.
Ms. Kowski?
Aye.
Mr. Williams?
Aye.
Authorized payment in the amount of $993 to Dickin Funeral Home, Elyria, for indigent veteran Charles Pickerton, Elyria, in accordance with the Ohio Revised Code 5901.25.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Mr. Cortez, do you want to give the other two commissioners an update as to the sales tax issue that I discovered on the one a few weeks ago?
Certainly. Your question was why the sales tax was so small in relation to the total payment. I think the cremation was a little bit less than $1,000, but the sales tax was only a
$2
few
or $3, yeah.
Correct. And it was interesting were they charging the right sales tax. They were. The only sales tax charge is on the actual box that the deceased is placed in for cremation. The rest of it is considered a service and is a tax-exempt service under the Ohio Revised Code. So they only charge sales tax on that little piece.
Thank you for checking into that.
Mr. Kayla?
Aye.
Ms. Kowski?
Aye.
Mr. Williams?
Aye.
Authorizing the County of Lorain, Ohio to give applicable elected representative approval in connection with the issuance of revenue bonds of the Lorain County Port Authority, and authorizing other documents in connection with the issuance of such bonds for Kendall Overland.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Mr. Kayla?
Aye.
Ms. Kowski?
Aye.
Mr. Williams?
Aye.
Under Job and Family, purchase a storage area network with warranty agreement from Open Storage Solutions Cleveland in the amount of $30,236.99. Authorized director on behalf of the Board of Prosecutors' approval as to form.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Mr. Kayla?
Aye.
Ms. Kowski?
Aye.
Mr. Williams?
Aye.
Under the engineer, approve and enter an LPA agreement with ODOT for Hughes Road Bridge Replacement Project. Project is being paid by federal funding assistance from NOACA. Authorized engineer to execute on behalf of the Board of Prosecutors' approval as to form.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Mr. Kayla?
Aye.
Ms. Kowski?
Aye.
Mr. Williams?
Aye.
Mr. Cortez?
I have no additional comments this morning. Thank you.
Mr. Innes?
Last week, when I asked for an executive session, I got the evil eyes. I do have two matters of imminent litigation that I would like to discuss with the commissioners in executive session.
Commissioners report.
Last week, all three of us attended the unveiling of the new Valor home. Just wanted to let everybody know that they are having a spaghetti dinner fundraiser, which will be Sunday, April 21st from 1 to 4 at St. Teresa's Parish Life Center at 1864 Abbey Road in Sheffield Village. Tickets must be purchased in advance for $15, and if you'd like to get some of those tickets, you can call Don Addy at 522-4791. Also, the Walk of Honor at the Vietnam Veterans Memorial of Lorain County, which is in Amherst, they're still selling pavers. The cost of those pavers for a 4x8 is $50, 8x8 is $100, and 8x16 is $500. And also call Don Addy for that if you'd like to purchase one of those. And if you don't want to do it for yourself and you have a father or a brother or something that has fought in the war and you want to do it in remembrance of them, it's a great way to show your support for the Vietnam veterans. And I believe that is, and just wanted to congratulate them for sticking with it and a great job of getting a wonderful place for the Valor Home. They are also selling rooms. I think they're $1,500.
$3,000 for the room,
$3,000 for the room.
$1,500 if you want to go with a, like a washroom or a different type of.
Yeah, so $3,000, you could, come together with other people and sponsor a room. 30 of our veterans, homeless veterans, will have a place to live for approximately a year or however long it takes to get them on their feet. So, great job to the veterans. Thank you.
Yeah, very nice job. Congratulations, Matt Slater and Don Gelati and the entire crew for putting it together. It's right across the street from the old St. Joe's Hospital where the VA clinic's at, so they'll be able to take care of their medical issues. It's a great program. They had a great speaker there who has gone through it in Portage County and how it changed his life, so it was a great thing. Also, yesterday or Monday, the governor signed a transportation bill, signed into law, which carries a turnpike proposal within it, so hopefully all of our communities are lining up to get their share of the pie, and let's keep all the money up north. It will do best, especially Lorain County. So, and July 1st, we start driving 70 miles an hour on the interstate instead of 65.
What do you mean start?
Well, legally.
I've been with you, Commissioner. 70 is slow. But I will say you're never in a county vehicle.
Never been in one, so end of my report.
Commissioner Kokoski, could you give that phone number for Don Addy
Sure.
again? Just one kind of quick on that.
Did I? Okay,
Yeah.
maybe Hal could put it up on the screen too for us. Don Addy is 440-522-4791, and you can also email him at donaddy, which is DONATTIE @yahoo.com.
Yeah. And in case you don't know who Don Addy is, he's one that worked to put that Vietnam's memorial together. So, great individual. Hopefully everyone will be able to attend that spaghetti dinner and help out the Valor Home.
So you want to add that to your report when we're talking about the paver stuff that's already.
Oh, yes, the Elyria Township is selling pavers for their 911 memorial. Contact information, you can call 371-2656. Again, 371-2656 or 328-9528, 328-9528. Another great program going on in Lorain County. Slow week, actually, was spring break for my kids, so that's the end of my report. Spent time with them.
Mm-hmm.
Today at 11, we're going to have a Stormwater District meeting to approve the 2013 grants, and April 10th at 2 will be the Records Commission meeting. Board correspondence?
Will the reading be waived?
Second?
Discussion. Mr. Kayla?
Aye.
Ms. Kowski?
Aye.
Mr. Williams?
Aye.
Public comment?
Anyone wishing to address the board this morning? Wow, quiet morning.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then I'll make a motion to go in executive session as outlined by the county administrator and the county prosecutor.
Second?
Mr. Kayla?
Aye.
Ms. Kowski?
Aye.
Mr. Williams?
Aye.
This has been a broadcast of the recent Lorain County Commissioners' General Meeting. Unless otherwise announced, meetings are held Wednesday morning at 9:30 at the Administration Building, 226 Middle Avenue, 4th floor, downtown Elyria. These are public meetings, and you are invited to attend. Agendas are posted prior to the meeting at www.loraincounty.us. Click on Departments to see the Commissioners page, then click on View Agenda for a printable copy of the agenda.